Hey guys, welcome to the Model Citizen Podcast. We're your hosts, Hunter and Michaela. We are so excited to have you here. All right, let's dive in. Are they?
Oh, yeah.
She was
Hi,
asking
everyone.
me. Hi.
What up, guys? Girls and gals and gays and days.
That's the only people we want listening to the podcast.
Well, that's the only people pretty much.
That
I
listen.
think that yeah. 4 people.
My
1 guy, 1 gay, 1 gal, 1 they.
That's all we need.
That's all actually, that's all
It's
you need.
honestly all the world needs
Mm-hmm.
to heal.
Mm-hmm. And
a
we do need
couple
to
of girls, couple of gays, couple of theys.
Yep.
Done. Healed.
And we're in there.
My eye shut.
Hunter's eye is shut completely.
Okay. I have never had one of these in this capacity.
Yeah, a sty.
A sty.
That's
I'm the
not
sty
bad.
guy.
Sty guy, dude. It's like sty. Okay, sty guy.
I woke up this morning and Michaela, I'm not joking, my eye was shut.
That's crazy, dude.
I had to put a hot compress on it to crank it open.
Was it
so
crusty?
So if you're watching this and I'm wearing glasses, that's why.
Right. Because you've got a crusted, dusted eyeball.
Dude, I'm like waiting for it to dry. I just like, and everything online is like, put a hot compress so it comes to the head and then it can drain. And I'm like, ugh.
Yeah, I hope. Well, for anyone eating breakfast right now, sorry. Anyone eating porridge right now, and I know you are.
Anyone eating a milky.
Ew, bro. No, don't do it. Don't say
I'm
it.
so sorry.
And we know the culprit too of the sty. I feel.
No, I know the culprit.
We know the culprit. We know that it's like just always that. But also I feel like, I don't know. I'm also like, so you know me with the washing of the hands. I feel like anything I touch, I'm just immediately going to get like 2 swollen eyes. And
I've never had this
the
before,
bubonic plague. You've never had a sty or not that bad?
No, I've never had a sty like this. No, I've had a pink eye.
Right.
But this is like your eyeball is swollen on the eyelid.
Yeah.
It's giving bad.
It's giving bad, dude. It's giving bad. Well, listen, we're gonna make it through. Okay, we're gonna crash on.
Yep, crash on and crash out.
We're gonna crash on and crash out, dude. I'm actually ready to crash out. I feel like coming in the air tonight.
Do you? Tonight's the night.
I don't know. I feel like I also crashed out last week. When dude, I had the period of all periods as far as emotions last week, and thank God I finished my period before I came out there to do our very exclusive, very presidential shoot. It's a very exclusive executive shoot, and
we're executives.
Thank God that I did, because I can't even tell you the roller coaster of emotions that I was on.
For all of us, honest to goodness.
For literally all of you guys, this was if anything could have proven to me that God might possibly exist, it's the fact that I wasn't on my period whilst I was out there, because that would have been my 13th reason.
No, also because you were already on one, and I can't even imagine if you would have added that in. That would have been perhaps the start of the next.
Yeah. No, I'm telling you, 13th reason for everybody. And for everybody.
I want to know how unfair. I want everyone to understand how unfair this is, okay?
Yeah.
I was talking this morning to Mom, and I was like, oh, I just keep getting these hot flashes because I get them in my luteal phase. And she was like, what's your luteal phase? And I was like, ma'am. And I was like, it's about 10 to 12 days before your period. You're in your luteal phase, okay? So when you're really a woman, you have your luteal phase, which you're pissed. You're pissed.
Yes.
That's what you all know as PMS, right? You're getting ready. Your body is getting ready. You're feeling some type of way. Then you get your period. Pissed.
Pissed.
Okay.
Yep. Pissed.
Then after your period, you have such a small window where you're ovulating and you feel great. And you're like, yeah, this is great. Right. I look great. I feel great. The body naturally is come and mate with me.
Right. Yeah, let's rock and roll.
Then we go back to the luteal phase. And it's just, so you get really only a week a month.
Yeah. And if that even maybe 5 days where you
Like, that's
feel, and
it.
maybe out of those 5 days, you know someone's going to try you. So it's like
Yeah.
even though you're technically having a good week, someone tried you and like push where normally maybe that would have pushed you into like the absolute depths of aggression. This only kind of like skims the surface, but still there's a surface skim. Does that make
That's
sense?
right.
Am I
That's
making
right.
sense? So it's like, yeah, it's not the end of the world, but somebody tried me. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. And then it's like, that's it. You get one day.
That's what women have to deal with, dude. We get
You get
one
one
day a
day.
month where we feel good, confident, normal. We don't feel like our best
That's
friends
if like
hate
the weather
us.
is right that day. That's if the
Right,
weather is right. So
right.
it's like I was
And your
trying to
weather that you prefer is dependent on each person. So the weather could be good for you, and I could be pissed about it.
that's right. So it's like really
So
there is no good day.
no
And
one has a
so
good day. We're not having a good time.
I
We're
literally
not
will be
having a good time.
like to Brian, I'll be like, are you fucking kidding me? My period is coming again. Like
Yeah,
this is bullshit, dude. That it
yeah. You're like, I can't
it's
believe I
coming,
have to do
it's
this
back
again.
again.
Yep. Here she comes.
Okay.
We were
Every
we
28 to 30 days.
we just dealt with this bitch, and now
She's back.
she's back.
And how do I know? Because I'm in my luteal
Because
phase.
I'm pissed. Because
Pissed
I
and I'm
look
sweaty.
crazy. You know what's so funny? I was thinking about the fact that we already talked about our Love Island stuff, but I wanted to just say that it is so interesting because at the beginning of the show, everyone looks great, right? Like
Yeah.
everyone's great. I know that they do beauty filters on everybody. I know that to be a fact.
Really?
Yeah, they do beauty filters. However, regardless of that, everyone looks so good. By the end of the show, bro, after not eating correctly, because you know that they're just like eating like, and I don't mean correctly in any type of way other than like, there's no way that every single person in there is doing their normal nutrition that they like do at home, right? They're getting
Right.
pancakes and scrambled eggs every day. Like that's the
Right.
food that they're dealing with. They're not eating the way that they normally do. They're emotionally drained. They are
Yeah.
physically drained. They're in the sun all day long. The girls have floss up their butt
Yeah.
essentially with their bikinis. Like
Dude, I
they
think they look better by the end of it.
no, they don't.
Because
Trust me, you need to see befores and afters. I'm telling you. You think this, but trust
because
when
you
you
know
see the
why?
before
You
and
know what my
afters.
theory is?
Huh?
They've been in the sun. They're looking
No.
tan. Okay.
No.
They're not as like up on the lashes and makeup and extensions. So everyone's kind of giving their
No,
natural.
the skin is bad, dude. You haven't seen the before and afters that
I
I've
gotta see the
seen.
before and afters, I guess.
Skin is bad because they've been in the sun. They've been like caked makeup for weeks
Dude,
in
I would probably
humid
be
hot weather.
so bored. I'd be
Oh, dude, I'd
like,
be so bored.
what
I
do
know.
we
I always
do?
think about
What
that.
do we do?
Are you guys bored? Like what do you and then you watch the unseen bits and you see that they're literally just like making up games to do. They're like, okay, so like we're gonna put 2 bean bags here and like you have to run around it 3 times and then you have to like high five Ace and then like low five Shelly. You know what I mean? It's like you guys have got to be so bored. Is there a deck of cards anywhere? Like is
No,
there
literally, can we
any
do a round of spit?
can we do a round of spit, dude? Because like what is happening?
That's
How are you guys surviving
crazy.
literally 6 to 8 weeks of this?
Oh my God. That's
So I
crazy.
don't know. That's all I have to say. So I don't know, you guys. I do feel
Well,
good right now, though. Thank goodness,
okay,
because I'm
good.
post period, and I actually
Well,
got to
how
sleep this
post period
weekend.
are you?
A week,
Okay, so you probably did the photo shoot like right during ovulation, which is like the best time to do a photo shoot.
right? Yeah, dude, ovulating,
Ovulating. I
ovulating,
always
and
do a bikini
photographing.
shoot. Whenever I have a bikini shoot, I literally look at my calendar and I go, okay, so it's going to be sometime during my period. I've never shot Sports Illustrated where I'm not on my period.
Really,
Never,
not
never.
once.
Not once.
Well, you know what's funny is I feel like like I don't know if I just started it this way, but the cadence in which I come to see you, it
It's period.
is on my period. So it's
Yeah,
like
that's true. And you
I'm
always
always
come
on my
for me for
period.
not having a tampons.
Well, because you're just so mom coded where you just don't have a tampon, which is like you're a
I
woman, you were
know.
in your early 30s. You should be
Well, because I
stacked to the
use them all.
gills with tampons and pads,
I
just
use
in
them
case
all.
someone needs a pad.
Yeah, that's crazy though. But yeah,
I'm one person. You have people coming in and out of your house constantly,
I'll just
whether
assume wear a
invited or not
diaper.
invited at this point.
At this point,
At this point,
at
people
this
are just
point,
coming in and out. You need to have a full,
at
and you've
this
got
point,
9 bathrooms. I need
I know,
full tampons, all
I know.
options in every single one of
We
them.
have
I'm
toilet
sorry.
paper up the wazoo. You're gonna have to make your own. in
You
this
literally
house.
have to festoon your own. I'm like, okay, I got to go out. I have to like chisel, something out of it, and then I got to wrap it and then put
You
it
have to
inside.
wrap it
That's
and
the
put a little
only
string
way.
on it for decor.
Decor for
Do you have any
decor.
ins and outs?
Yeah, actually, I do. Okay, so we're gonna do our ins and outs, guys, because we're keeping it so
We're
on
keeping it.
track
We're
today.
keeping it on track. That's the thing.
Okay, so my big in right now is calling the bathroom the Ludoir.
The Ludois. Is
The
Ludois
Ludoir.
like a real thing?
Well, so the Europeans or the British call the bathroom the loo, right?
Okay.
And then you think of boudoir, which is like a bedroom. So then you
Okay.
put it together and it's the Ludoir, and it sounds
I
so much
like
better than
that.
bathroom, right? So you're
You
just
should
like,
start saying
I have to
that
go to the Ludoir. I
at a
am saying it.
restaurant. Where's the Ludois?
Where's the Ludoir? And they're just like,
Pardon? Voulez-vous
uh,
que Ludois?
voulez-vous que le doigt? Où est le Ludoir? And they're just like,
That's so
literally. And it's like
fancy.
some girl, and she's like, what are you talking about?
Do
Um,
you say, you know what the thing is that I say potty. I have to go to the potty. And that's so
so a mom.
ick.
It is like, I don't like potty at all.
Potty. I have to use the potty.
I say restroom
Yeah,
always.
restroom. Whatever.
I say restroom. I can't do bathroom. I don't like bathroom at all.
Thank you. And this is like hard hitting, riveting stuff.
Dude, also, if there's not a bath in it, I don't want to hear it. It's the
Yeah, it's
restroom. You're going to go
true.
to the restroom. You're going to go to the little, I like to say, I'm going to go to, well, I used to say I like to go to the little boys' room, but that sounds weird. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the little boys room. I'm gonna use the little boys
Like, I'm
room.
going to the little boys' room because it's really just like a
And then
flat.
people literally just made it weird, is what it is.
That's what it is. I'm like, I'm making
Also,
fun of
can we talk about
myself.
something that we were talking about on set
Yeah.
really quickly?
Yeah.
I thought it was really interesting since we're on the subject of bathrooms.
Yeah.
And our makeup artist we were working with, made a good point because we were talking about how people have such issues with like gender neutral bathrooms. Like when you go into like a restaurant and it's like gender neutral bathrooms. And she was like, hey, bud, you're going to have a wild time when you get on an airplane. You're going to have a wild time when you see what an airplane has for you. And I thought about that and I'm like, that is so true. It's like, it just doesn't make sense to me. Like, first of all, no one's going in about, like, it's just, yeah, I thought that was really interesting. So I wanted to
Yeah.
bring that up.
Absolutely. I think it's really interesting.
You're gonna have a wild time when you
Wait
get
till
on
you
a
go home to
plane.
your own home.
Wait till you go home to your own home and you have male and females living there.
You've got,
That's gonna be
and
shocking.
you don't have gender different bathrooms in your own
That's
house.
gonna shock you, bud. Okay.
Shock, yeah. It's gonna really put you through a little ringer. But yeah,
My
my
in.
in is the Ludoir.
Okay, love that.
Thank
My
you.
in is little sporadic 2-day vacations. So typically in the past, we've done like one big vacation to Southern California and we'll go for like 10 days.
Right. And it's hell on earth.
It's hell on earth. No, but like this year, we've been doing like 2-day little vacations. We did like Legoland. We just got back from Cape May. We have another one coming up in a few weeks. I think that's the way to go. I think that is the way to go because it's just enough where you're getting that vacation feel.
Right.
You're getting that like that itch scratched, but then it's also just enough where you're like, okay, I can come home and like decompress and get back into my routine.
Right.
And it has to be 2 days. No less and no more.
I can't agree with you more. And I think especially if you have kids, it's probably so nice to be like, oh my God, yeah, it's like after 2 days, it's just enough time to where they kind of like are figuring it out and then they're already back home on their
They're already back
schedule.
home. You didn't even know what we did,
No, they
honey,
didn't
before
even
you
know what
woke
hit
up.
them. Right. They don't even know what hit them.
We went to Cape May and it was absolutely gorgeous. It was so beautiful. I love it there. I think I might, dare I say.
You want to move there?
No, well, yeah, if I could
gonna live there?
ever. Dare I say I might like it better than the Hamptons?
Okay, that's fine.
Do I dare?
Fine.
like, do I
Yeah, you're
DARE
entitled.
dare?
Mhm.
It was just it was like a more chill Hamptons.
Right.
Now, the place that we stayed was absolutely incredible. We stayed at Congress Hall. Highly recommend. Beautiful beyond. all the amenities in the world. The
Mhm.
one thing that they had there, which I was like, this is what we should start implementing everywhere. And this is going to be my new, it's going to be my new like
Platform.
bar for
Right.
hotels.
Okay.
And that is a hawk bouncer.
Okay.
So a hawk bouncer
Mhm.
is where a man who owns a hawk, a highly trained, skilled hawk,
Right.
gets hired for the
Mhm.
season to send that little baby up because it scares away seagulls.
Right.
So this hawk sits on the corner on the outside of the hotel, right over the pool and right over the great lawn and where everyone kind of gathers and hangs out. And because this hotel's on the beach, so it's very like seagull heavy.
Right.
And it just sits there, dude, and there is not a seagull or nary another type of bird in sight.
Right. Except for
Except for, and we will get to, a
right.
mockingbird,
Right.
which
That
the
was
mockingbird is so little like sibling vibes.
like
The
1000%, dude. And when you
mockingbird,
sent me the video, okay, we'll get to it, but
okay.
yeah.
So this is a hawk bouncer. Like no one is coming in, right?
Right.
Like I think that that is so brilliant. Everyone at first, before we all found this out, we were like, this is terrifying because it just sits on the corner and it kind of has its wings like kind of at the ready and it just stares down, kind of like
Right.
looking. And when it sees a seagull, oh, it dives down to let the seagull know. Okay.
Right.
Love this. Love. I think every hotel should implement it, even if you don't have seagulls around, just for like a fun party thing.
Right. Like a
Um,
fun party trick.
yeah, and like
Have the hawk around.
the guy would like stand outside and like call him back ever so often to like feed him, make sure he's okay, and then he would send him right up.
Right. Well, you were
Beautiful.
sending me videos of it and you were so enamored with it. And I was waiting for like every shot. I feel like we got closer to the hawk. I was waiting for the shot where you have your arm up and the hawk
I
is
know.
flying to you
I know.
and landing on your arm to get like a dead mouse of some
You
kind.
know
Like
that that was like
I
next.
was waiting for this
I
moment
know
for
I was
you to
waiting
have
for
this
it
like
too.
Galadriel, like Lord of the Rings moment
Because I had
because you were
such a
so enamored.
fascination. I was so dude,
But it's
everyone,
such a
it was
great
the talk
idea.
of the town. It was like, did you
As it
guys see
should
the
be.
hawk?
Right.
Did you see the
Did you guys
hawk?
see the hawk?
There's
Did
the
you guys
hawk bouncer. Like
the hawk
no
bouncer?
one's let in without
Mm-mm.
passing by. But how amazing is that when when you're staying by a beach and there's so many seagulls that come
Mm.
around and they wait for your food and they're like tick, tick, tick,
Right,
and then
right.
you can't leave anything around. They're flying around you, and it's like I can't stand that. So this was brilliant.
Can't
I think that
abide.
that's going to be the new bar
I
for hotels.
cannot abide a seagull. I can abide a pigeon because it's our fault that they're the way that they are. But seagulls, like you guys just kind of weaseled your way in.
You weasel your way in, and it's like,
We
don't
didn't
just
want
sit there
anything to do with you
waiting
guys to
for a
begin with.
morsel.
Right. Right.
Okay.
Don't Also, can I just tell you, I have a newfound respect for crows and ravens. I have a
Okay.
very newfound respect.
That's
I'm not gonna
crazy.
even expound
Ravens,
upon it.
yeah, but
If you know,
crows
you
is
know.
crazy.
No, dude, if you know, you know. Like I've been on crow
I think I
TikTok.
speak for
No,
everyone
you
when
don't.
we don't
No,
know,
dude,
saying
I'm
we
gonna
don't know.
tell you. I'm gonna tell you right now. Okay, but we'll okay.
Are crows like rebranding? What's the deal?
Yeah, crows have been rebranding. Okay. Here's the thing. I've been on crow TikTok
Okay,
and
crow talk.
a crow probably put me onto this.
I
It
was just gonna
probably
say
came in, it flew in,
this is
got me on
sounding
crow TikTok. Right.
very paid for by
Very
crow, but
yeah,
okay.
it's propaganda. It's crow propaganda for
Big crow
sure. It
strikes again.
Big crow and I am falling for it hard. I was watching all these TikToks where crows, if you give them something, like if you give them a little piece of food or if you give them like something for their nest, they will go and find something and bring it back to you. Like they like remember that you're the one that gave them something. So
Okay.
they are super intelligent.
Yeah.
They are super like I don't want to say emotional, but
Michaela's
like
looking off the camera a little bit to the left as
there's
if
a
a
little crow.
crow is holding something to her.
There's a black wing in
Like,
frame.
it's
And
a
he's
little
just like, yeah,
strange.
keep it going. Okay,
Yeah.
now talk about
And
how
we're
we're
really
emotionally.
intelligent. We always come back,
Yes,
we remember.
yes, yes.
Okay.
Also, like the people who were like, and I'm not saying that I'm this, but the people who are like witchy, they strongly believe in like the connection of the crows, because crows all are like connected with each other. And through generations, crows will like pass down information about people to each other. It's true though.
That's your witch.
It's true though. And
In the
that's
words of
crazy to me.
Hudson,
You witch.
in the words of Hudson, the other were you? Oh no, you weren't there when Mom did like a fake magic trick, and
Oh,
Mom
oh.
and he was like, "How did you do that? How are you doing magic?" And Mom was like, "Cause God, like God gives me magic." And then he goes, "You're a witch."
Oh, love it. That's my nephew. He's like, it's not God, you're a witch.
That's kind of crazy. I don't like that. I don't like it.
I
And then
like it,
the
dude.
ravens of it all. And also the thing
Ravens
is
are
this is
cool
that
as shit, bro. Have you ever seen
we're
a raven?
an entomologist podcast.
Bro, entomologist.
An
Who did it?
entomologist.
Ornithological is what we are. We're an
Thank
ornithological
you.
podcast, and that's the study of birds.
We're literally a arboreum. Arboreum?
An arboreum.
Arboreum.
I think that's a brand. It's a
Arbor
skincare brand.
God,
Arboreum.
dude.
Yeah, well,
That's
okay. Have
crazy.
you ever
Yeah.
seen a raven though? They're fucking massive.
Yeah.
They're
No, they're
huge.
massive. Our
You've never
dad
seen
used
a
to
raven.
do
You've never seen a raven.
nope,
Don't
we have
lie.
one at our zoo, bro.
No.
It knows me. Our dad used to do what's it called?
Falconry.
Falconry, which is crazy.
Yeah, that is really crazy. Well,
So
that's a
the
really good in, though, I will say.
what?
Just the hawk of it all.
An in
Yeah, that was your in.
to what?
That was from our in and outs. That was your in,
Oh
was
yeah,
the
yeah.
hawk
I didn't even
bouncer.
tell you about the mockingbird though.
Oh, yeah, the
I'm not done
mockingbird of
with
it all is
bird talk, and
crazy.
I don't
Okay,
think our guests are
listen.
ready to give it up yet.
I don't think they are either. I think they want more. The reviews are going to be like, more bird talk, more
reviews are
bird
rolling
talk.
in, and you guys want more. So the mocking. So there was this one bird that was around it that was literally flying around it, like getting in its face, being like, meow, 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 what about this? What about this? What about this? Like, and it was a teeny tiny bird, and the guy was saying that it is a mockingbird, and the mockingbird straight up was mocking this. Like he was literally like, "What, tough guy? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do to me?"
Not
He was
intimidated.
mocking him. And B, they do this because he's like, "I live here. This is not your house, and I'm gonna protect my territory."
Right.
It was so funny how absolutely annoyed the hawk was getting. He was just like, "Please!" Like there was a couple of times where he would like dive towards it, and the mockingbird didn't budge, dude. I was kind of like, wow, this is really our world these days.
It truly is. I think that
women are the mockingbird.
Right. And men are the hawks.
And men are the hawk. And we're just like, no.
Yeah.
I don't care how big and bad you think you are.
Right. You're not going to impede upon my territory. I think you sent me that video of the mockingbird like diving at the hawk, and it totally reminded me of like that's TikTok town that's like I'm fast as fuck, boy. Like that
completely.
was the vibe completely.
Completely.
You know what I mean? And it was just like, fuck you, bro. Like it was so funny. It was good.
So funny.
It was
loving
good.
it. Loving it.
It was good. Okay, so what is your out for this week?
Okay, my out is deeper. Okay. My out, this is gonna sound so strange. You know those like videos and like mom accounts that are like, the mess can wait.
Mm-hmm.
The mess can wait, right? Yeah. Like take the time, the mess can wait, do it tomorrow, whatever you have. I think for the longest time, I have tried to convince myself that the mess can wait and find that I get more stressed if the mess waits than I'm able to actually enjoy the thing. Like I'm actually not the kind of mom or person, and Mom and I were talking about this too, because she's like, you just like have to clean up like every moment. Like, and I'm like, because to me, I am a better functioning human if my space is clean. If I wake up in a space that's clean, and I'm not, this is me personally, I totally get it. If like the mess can wait, that can wait, the whole thing. I just came to the realization that it's just, for me, it's, I've tried it and I've thought, Hunter, just be present. The mess can wait. It can wait. It's a season, da, da, da. And then I get more mad and more frantic than if I would have just cleaned it or done whatever. And I rarely ever hear that take.
That's a really good take. And honestly, that's so interesting. And I feel like I would be the same way.
Yeah.
I feel like I need to have like a clean,
function better.
Right. you need to have, I feel like if you're like that, you need to have a clean slate to like operate on. So
I have to.
if you imagine that your house is like a canvas, in order to make all the beautiful stuff, you have to make sure that there's like no stuff that's like getting in your way and like mentally. Like I
Yeah.
can't enjoy my space if it's in chaos.
Right.
Some people can, and that's dope. I can't, unfortunately. And I think also just like knowing that about yourself is great because then you can be like, no, I want to clean up the mess. I want to.
Right. And like,
Makes me
and
feel
for
better.
me, it's like I've tried, and even when I had babies, it was like, okay, like the, things are everywhere and blah, blah, blah. And again, I'm not saying this to make anyone feel bad because I truly believe that some people should say it can wait. But if you are one of those
Right.
people that are like, I just need to get shit together
Yeah. Dude, I
because
get
it
a
makes me
boner when I'm cleaning. I
Dude,
love
I think
it.
I literally like to clean. Like, I
I
was
love
cleaning
it.
last night, and I also am just like, everyone out of my way. If you
Hmm.
can take over for 5 minutes and let me do it my way and
Yeah.
clean my way, that's all I need. If you
That's,
can take over the other stuff for five
hmm
minutes, that's it.
hmm
That's all I need.
Take the kids, get out, let me clean.
Let me clean for 5 minutes, then we can regroup and I can be a better
I'll make a
human.
mess so I can clean it because it is, there's something about it.
A,
Like
a
the lines in my
spray,
carpet from my vacuum.
my God, a
Oh my
spray, like
God.
spraying the counter and wiping it down and then like
Ooh,
lighting a candle and having it crispy cool.
I'm literally
Dude,
ascending. I'm
putting my kids'
ascending to the
nugget
sky. Yeah.
back together into a little couch
Hmm.
is everything to me.
It's everything.
Making
Yeah.
a little sitting area for my kid, like,
Hmm.
it's everything to me. I,
Yeah.
I just I can't function without it.
I think that there needs to be an allowance of people for people to also be pretty clean obsessed. And I love that for you guys. And I'm
Yeah,
coming to your house if you're that person. Let me
yeah,
know because I'm coming over.
yeah. Like, yeah, it's crazy. I very rarely hear that take, and I'm not here to judge
You
anybody
need to
because I
do a
get it.
video that's like, no, clean the mess.
Yeah, it
You need to
just
clean the mess. It's calling to you.
it's calling to you. You'll be better for it.
Answer the
I
call.
just also think it's ADD, ADHD talking.
Yeah, yeah, for sure, for sure.
What's your out?
This out is gonna come as a surprise to no one. It's gonna come as a surprise, maybe also to everybody. You guys know my stance when it comes to a lot of things, and you guys know my stance when it comes to kids. And I've decided that my out right now is kids, not
Okay.
your kids, but
This is like really interesting considering you're coming
on
off
the
of hanging out with
heels.
my kids for the
You
last
guys, I don't
few
even,
bits.
we didn't even mention the fact that I was only supposed to like fly in and fly out for the photo shoot. I ended up staying an extra day, ended up staying at Hunter's with the
And
kids.
now her out is kids.
And now my out is kids. No, I swear it has nothing to do with your
No, I
kids.
believe.
It has to do with all of the children on the flights. And now you guys know I am the biggest proponent because I am child free by choice. I'm the biggest proponent of the whole you're entitled to a child free life, but not a child free world. Like you don't get to run around and be like, I fucking hate kids being out in the world. Now, that being said, I had the largest conglomeration, if that's even a word, of children on both of my flights in and out of Newark this last weekend. And they were the worst behaved children that I've ever seen with my entire eyes. And it was like them in numbers, like to the point where other people were looking around like, what's
I
going
sent
on with
them.
all these guys? I knew you
I
did.
paid for them to go on the flight.
I
I
know
said,
you paid money
be
for
bad.
it.
Okay.
Be
Be
bad,
bad.
dude. Be bad, be loud, be screamy. And so now my out is just kids this week.
Yeah.
It's going to be back in probably next week, guys. I
Yeah.
love a kid.
Yeah.
But they're
Well,
out right now for
I
me.
think for you, the thing that's out is the parents not trying to do anything about it.
Bro, the parent, it's like, okay, it's the not even attempting. It's
Yeah.
the not even attempting to quiet the kid. It's the letting them run. They weren't even, here's the thing, let your kid run too. I'm kind of like, if that keeps them at least laughing or not crying, if running
Right.
up and down the aisle, I'm
Fine.
actually fine with that. I'm fine with that.
Fine.
If
Yeah.
they want to, whatever it is, but I'm just like the yelling and the screaming and the crying for 5 straight hours,
Yeah.
doing my
Yep.
head in.
Yep.
So kids are out this week. They'll probably be back in next
They'll
week. And
probably
thank
be
God for
back in
your
next week.
children because they are always the saving grace.
Well, that's very nice because my kids were almost my out at the end of my
Were they?
vacation. Okay.
Were they? Yeah,
My
dude.
kids
Tell
were
me about
almost
that.
on my out list. Um,
Imagine they come back to this in 10 years. They're like, remember when when we were on Mom's Out List?
No, I totally get it, especially when you're traveling. It's just crazy. Did you see that thing that Brian sent me? It was like the airlines are trying to
Ban children?
imagine. They should have child-free flights. Maybe it's a little bit more.
1,000%. 1,000%. 1,000%.
Where they're trying to configure flights to sit on top of like one
Yeah.
person on top of each. And I just thought it's just like, at what point are we just gonna say, hey guys, we're sardines, okay? We literally,
We're already packed into
I'm
the
in
brink.
Chris's butthole on 2D above me. If he does one movement, I'm inside of him. Like, I don't know what else to do because it's crazy.
My hymen is broken every time I get on a plane at this
Because it's
point
like,
still.
at what point where the way they have it configured, the person is on top of you. Like,
Right.
it's borderline sexual.
No, I am sharing hip, arm, leg, toe,
And it's
tongue
face
with
to butt,
everyone around
which
me.
is crazy.
It's face to butt,
It's
dude. It's
crazy.
No, it is. And the fact that we're going to be now stacked on top of each other, dude,
Agreed.
like we're boxes of oranges at this point.
Dude.
I'm like we're produce. We're going to look
that?
like when you go into the store, you know how the produce is just like this, just like in a pile. It's going to be that.
What is that one movie where it was like they put their mouth on their butt and the mouth on the butt and the mouth?
Ew, dude, human centipede.
We're gonna go in
that
regular.
Is a curse even to say it.
We're gonna go in regular and we're gonna come out human centipede. Like that's kind of like the vibe they're going for. Like it is just stacked.
Truly. That is we're stacking humans at this point. And it's crazy.
I don't like it.
I don't like it either. I did want to share something with you.
Please.
You know how
I don't like the way you're smiling right now. I don't like the way you're starting this and smiling.
No, because okay. So you know how I go to a certain nail salon. Okay.
Yeah.
So I decided to do a different one this time because I wanted more of a luxurious experience, more of an executive.
You got it, I'll tell you that much.
And boy, did I get it. I wanted more of an executive experience. Okay. Yeah. I wanted more of like something a little bit more special, right? So I go to this other place and you know how my nails are, right? Like you know them. Right?
Yeah.
Thick, hard, long, big nail beds, right?
Big
nail beds. My nail beds are big.
Yes.
And you know that my nails are basically a manicurist's, pedicurist's, nail salon artist's dream. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, the way that this is such an experience. Do you know the porn star Girthmaster?
Yeah, only for you, but yes.
Thank you. Girthmaster mentioned twice on this podcast now. So he talks about how he has such a huge dick and his like most like his favorite thing is when he shows it to a girl for the first time, right?
Okay.
And their reaction of it.
Okay.
That's what I imagine is like for him when I show someone my nails that's gonna do them for the first time.
There's literally
because I wait for their reaction.
So much real estate.
No,
this is crazy.
I can imagine that the feeling I get when I show someone my nails that's gonna do them for the first time is how Girthmaster feels when he whips out his huge, gigantic schlong-a-ding-dong, and the girl's reactions to it.
I would have to say that that's probably the same feeling.
I think it's the same swelling of pride, the same like check this shit out. Like you've never seen this, have you? You're used to little dinky, thin, tiny, brittle. Like you're used to the world has already done half your job because half the nails gone because they bite them because they disintegrate.
They're literally like, oh, they can take out those little paintbrushes.
Literally, they can take out a paint. You could take a full-fledged paintbrush.
You could take a real, like, you're painting a house paintbrush and do a design. That's
you
how,
can take
like,
dude, you can put a whole, like, Monet on my fingers if you need to. All right?
Absolutely.
And I just have to imagine that that's the feeling that he gets, dude. Just like that, like, check that shit out, bitch.
It really is.
You like that, you know? Kind of like that. And they're just like, wow, these are
this is
really
thick for one of these.
Yeah, exactly. Like, we've never seen anything like this.
Never seen anything the likes of you.
Mm-hmm. And you never will again, bitch. Like, let me tell you.
I loved the way they did your nails because they were throwing a charcuterie board in your foot bath. Dude,
Mhm.
you sent me a photo and I was like, that's a sure that's a buffet.
That's
It's
a
throwing
buffet.
in there.
Dude, it was
You
the
like what kept
funniest thing.
showing me photos and like first it was like an orange slice. And then I was like, is that prosciutto? What is
Is
going
there prosciutto
on?
floating around in that foot bath? Like, they gave me like a full deck, a
Of like
full
different
tray. It was like
things.
a flour and like 5 different gels, like a salt, an orange, a pear, like
No,
a
literally like
slice of
fruits.
literally, dude, a slice of prosciutto. Like, it was like all
And
to
they were
go
like,
into
do
the
you
foot
want the
bath.
gabagool?
The gabagool
It's
special.
extra.
Like, literally, I was
Like,
like, what's happening? Like, they just were like putting stuff in it just for the sake of putting it in the foot bath at this point. You know
I
what I mean?
can't, dude.
90% of the tray was taken up by a fake flower that had no purpose whatsoever. It wasn't even real. So it wasn't even for the scent of it all. It was literally a fake plastic flower.
Dude, that's like such a Key and
It was
Peele skit.
luxury.
Just
Oh,
like
100%.
literally just adding a whole buffet, just a buffet is in
A
your
buffet, dude, and it's like, at one point I was just like, "We're not like, you're not even using this stuff." Like, there was the sea salt, and she just kind of put it. She took a little bit of it and put it in. It's not like she even dumped the whole
yeah.
thing in there. I
Also,
was like,
what is
"What is
any
this
of it
doing?
for?
What
What
is
is
it
any of
even
it for?
for? What is it
Do you
even
think that
for?"
it like ever is really anything?
No, I think it was just for like the faff of it. It was just for like the fucking
It's
bullshit. It was to
for the
humor me.
faff of it.
It's
I
for
think
the
so. That was
faff of it.
crazy though when you sent me that. I was like, dude,
It was
wow.
luxurious, though, I will say.
It's a lot. No, that's are you kidding me? When you get a whole 5-course meal with your pedicure, that is luxurious.
So funny.
Can I say last night I went downstairs. First of all, mom was like, I'm
Mom's staying with
outside.
you right now.
No, yeah, my mom's staying with me right now. And she's gonna listen to this. I know she is. She's gonna
Yeah.
giggle. But last night I went downstairs and mom's like, hey, I'm outside, like, don't lock me out. And
Mhm.
I'm like, okay. So like I went downstairs because it was like taking a while. And I'm like, what's the woman
Yeah.
doing? What
She
are
was
you doing?
stargazing. She was stargazing.
Stargazing, dude. During like the bright
The
hours.
storm.
Storms that literally is crazy.
Yeah.
But like that's so mom to be like, I'm
She's
outside and
mowing the
it's
grass, if
storming,
you know what I mean.
if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Our neighbors are absolutely thinking we
Are
have
a trap
a grow
house.
house. Okay.
Okay.
We have a grow house. You know how I
Mhm.
know? Because I can smell it from my room on the other side of the house. And
Yeah.
she's outside.
Say it with me,
Anyways.
kids. The word of the week is hydroponics. Okay. So go
So I
ahead.
go downstairs and I'm like, and she's like kind of like hovering over something. And I'm like, what are you doing? Like, what is that? And I look and dude, she found a 6-pack of Klondikes and she said, what would you do for a Klondike bar? And I said, where did you get those? I've never bought Klondikes in my entire life. I don't even like a Klondike.
Right. And that's not
And so
something you can just like smuggle in. It's ice cream.
it's ice cream. And so like it's been there. I'm like, how did you find it? Like we just had that thing cleaned. And then I went over to the
Yeah, you
trash and
just
there
got a
was
new fridge, didn't you? Like, not too long ago?
yeah, like and then I go over to the trash and there's an empty Alani. Mind you, it's 8:30 p.m. at night. And I'm like, and I pick it up and I'm like, you didn't drink this, right? And she said, yeah, I did. Why? And she said, is it like a Perrier or like a soda? And I said, Mom, this has like 3 times the caffeine of a 1 cup of coffee.
What did she say?
You're going to be wired. She said she had drank one the night before.
She drank one the night before?
Yes.
Oh my God, dude. All of this while she's needing to adjust to the time difference.
I
Just
mean,
necking an Alani.
I don't think, well, she
Necking an
literally was like,
Alani.
it's like a soda, right? Or like a little Perrier. And I'm just like, no, that's
No,
like pre-workout.
or babe. You're like, that's what Michaela literally uses to go and like out bench press the men at her
No,
gym.
literally, if I have one of the mini ones, I'm like shaking. My hands are
Dude,
shaking.
no, literally, okay, here's the
She
thing.
had
And
it
this
with
is
a
what
Klondike. I don't, we are
dude,
not the
a
same.
Klondike. We're not the same. A Klondike followed by an Alani new is
That's crazy, dude.
work. That's crazy work.
Yeah.
No, I have an Alani, and I'm not kidding you. You know that when Sailor Moon's doing her change and she's like spinning around and there's like
Yes,
colors and
that's
shit and her
you.
outfit's changing. That's literally me after an Alani, bro. I am like spinning and there's music and there's lights
Yes.
flashing and like
Yes.
I'm getting put into another outfit by some like I disembodied source. Like that's what's happening, dude. And I'm doing
Yeah.
this at the end of it. Like, you know what I
No,
mean? Like
literally.
I'm Sailor Scouted the fuck out. Like that's how Alani makes me feel. How did she drink that?
I
and
have
sleep
them
at all.
saved for like, my once in a year where I have to like rally till like 3 a.m. Like I have them saved and she's
for your once in a
dusting them
year.
off.
Your once in a year when you go to one workout class and then you don't ever go back again.
No, literally, I was like, I'm doing F45 now. And everyone's like, how's it going? And I'm like, I don't know. I haven't been back yet.
Dude, but when you need to rally, like that's when the
I
energy
had them
drinks
saved in there for like a year for like that time. It's like if I have to be up super late and she just dusted 2 in a row, like no big deal. And I'm just like, wow.
But
They really made them different, like back in the day.
I was gonna say,
They're
bro,
built like
boomers are made
oxes.
different. Yeah. Boomers are made different. They are the black coffee generation.
Yeah.
They are the 8 mercury. They are the asbestos in the ceiling. Like they're truly
That's it.
they're outliving everybody at this point.
Well, we were talking about like Dick Van Dyke, and it's like he's what, 134, and he looks better than ever.
Literally, you think about the Betty White of it all. You think about, I mean, it's like even Hulk Hogan passing in, like R.I.P. to him, I guess.
R.I.P. to Hulk Hogan, the character, yeah,
yeah, exactly, but
and
not
to
the
him.
man.
I mean, let's be honest.
Here's the thing, he did so many steroids and he lived to 71. It's so impressive. And like Martin was saying, how it's like crazy because most of the people from that generation passed a long time ago.
Yeah.
Because you know what I mean? They did. But it's like, bro, how are y'all still here? Like, it's just crazy. You guys are built so different. You guys are built like brick houses.
Dude, literally, you and my children, you literally go outside and the weather's like a little bit awry and their skin breaks out in hives. It's like, I don't, you know what I mean? No. I literally had maybe one eye pencil touch my eyeball and my eye is sealed shut. I don't know what the difference
I have one square of chocolate past 7 p.m. and my heart is palpitating out of my body. Why are we like this?
I don't know. We have to.
We really are the snowflake generations in that manner.
Listen, we are the snowflake generation.
Yeah, that's
what it is.
I know what to tell you guys.
That's what it is.
I also wanted to tell you that I vacuumed all my drawers.
Thank you. Thank you. That's incredible. Actually, that is incredible. And I think that that's a good thing to do.
Yeah, it is incredible.
Tell me you don't have kids without telling me
you don't 100. I was thinking that when I was doing it, I was like, bro, if I had kids, this would
vacuuming your drawers. Yeah. What a luxury.
It's an exclusive luxury experience.
That's the life you chose and that's the life you live. So like,
absolutely. I chose to not have kids so I could vacuum my drawers.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. And I will be running on that. I'll be like, I'm anti-kids because I'm pro vacuuming your drawers.
Yeah. And people will be like, all right, I get it.
They'll be like, absolutely, dude. While they're mid vacuuming their own.
My God, dude. What a generation. Guys.
What a world. What a world. What a world. What a world.
What a wonderful world.
Wow. Thank you
God,
for
the
that.
mic really picks up the depth of the vibrato.
Dude, you do have some vibrato. You've got some depth. You've got some girth. I do have girth mastered.
We love take a shot. We'll do a shot game. Take a shot every time you hear the word girth.
Yeah.
Guys, thank you for listening to another podcast. We love you. We thank you. Go check out our Patreon. $5 a month gets you 2 extra episodes a month. And you get these episodes a day early, completely without ads and video. Mm-hmm. And we're in the chats. And honestly, if you ask me, we're doing too much. Okay. And we love you. And we will see you next week with a super exciting episode.
That's right. Bye. Love you guys. Bye. Thank you guys so much for listening. You can catch a new episode of Model Citizen every Thursday. And please don't forget to follow the podcast so you don't miss any of the action. We want to hear from you. So please leave a rating and review and follow us on socials for all the behind the scenes action at Hunter McGrady and Michaela McGrady. And don't forget, you are worthy, you are loved, and you are capable of doing all wonderful things. Bye, guys.